So excited to be with you today. And every Tuesday on OMTime Radio, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. I'm Dr. Carmen Harra, and I haven't been on the radio for a while, but lately, I decided to go back on OMTime and communicating with you like I always do about your problem and everything that's happening in the world and in your own world. So feel free to call in because it's a calling show, 202-570-7057. My producer, Christopher, will connect you with me. In the world nowadays, everything is happening online. I was studying the whole day because I'm doing some programs at Harvard, and everything is online. So I have such an amazing course on Harvard Medical School. I show you Harvard Medical School, and these are all the things I'm learning about cancer. I'm sharing with you amazing program. I've been working the whole day because I want to pass the exams. So I'm taking two programs, one in cancer and one in autoimmune disorders. And for that reason, I said, let me talk to you today about the immune system. The immune system that is our great defender, and how to improve the immune system, how significant it is to understand how the immune system functions. Because in the world nowadays, a lot of people complain of suffering and of autoimmune disorders. So many autoimmune disorders, like almost 100 diseases lately, that the medical field doesn't have answers. The medicine doesn't know what to do for autoimmune other than giving, for instance, corticosteroid, prednisone, cortisone. That's all they do for this problem that the immune system has. Now, let me explain a little bit how the immune system functions and what I actually found doing all these studies and all this research on what can we do, to improve the immune system, to make the immune system function properly. What is exactly the immune system? The immune system is a very complex network of organs, cells, protein. They all work together to defend our body for all kinds of infection, diseases, pathogen that tend to attack our body. So something that happens in the world today, because we live in this modern world, affects the immune system. Our immune system is affected in so many ways. And I want you to understand that what I'm trying to do, and that's why I'm doing this Harvard program on autoimmune, to see what are the latest discoveries to help us improve the immune system and live the life we deserve to live, a healthy, normal life. Because so many people complain nowadays of, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, MS, Hashimoto disease, and so many, some psoriasis, you know what I mean, to diabetes type 1. These are autoimmune disorders in which your immune system, that's your defender, is actually attacking your cell. Like for instance, with Hashimoto, what the immune system does, it actually attacks your thyroid. And like in psoriasis, your immune system attacks the skin. Your immune system, like in MS, attacks the nerves in the brain. So that's because the immune system can be overproductive, can be weak, or can be not performing correctly. It depends what's going on, and it depends, from an individual to another, how your body responds to the inability of the immune system to protect the body. That's why cancer is spreading like this, though it's not a contagious disease, because our immune system in the modern world is not capable to defend our body from all kinds of diseases, including mutation at the level of the cell, and the immune system cannot actually put up with catching those cells that are mutated and destroy them. So there's a lot to talk when it comes to this. Is a topic that I can talk for hours, but I want you to understand that the reason I'm doing this, because I want to help you understand how to improve your immune system. When COVID-19 was our major enemy, it had a lot to do with the way your immune system responded to what's happening to you. Because your immune system is not only your guard against getting sick and achieving a longer life, but it's also it's like your treasure. It is because your good health begins and ends with the immune system. Is the health of the level that exists at level of the 11 organs in the body that need to be protected by the immune system. As I said, the immune system can be hyperactive or can be suppressed. It can be weak, suppressed, underactive, or it can be overacting, and that's when we see all these autoimmune disorders happening when you have an overactive immune system. Now, the immune system keeps a record of everything that happens in your body, every microbe, everything that he's defeating. He keeps a record. So, but for instance, the case of COVID-19, he couldn't keep a record because uh, those microbe diversify. So, and that can happen with HIV, that can happen with malaria. There are specific you know what I mean, viruses that evolve, and they evade the ability of the immune system to actually protect your body. So that's why it's very important to understand what can you actually do to improve your immune system. Because if you don't improve your immune system, you can easily get sick. The body cannot doesn't have a defender, and the body, and if you don't have your health, then nothing matters. Now, what is the main component of the immune system? Are the white blood cells, the antibodies, the complement system, the lymphatic system, the spleen, the bone marrow, and the thymus. So these are the components of the immune system. The white blood cells that are produced by the bone marrow are part of the lymphatic system. And that's why when you do a blood work, they look at the white blood count. So they want to see indirectly how is your immune system functioning. And the white blood cell includes the B cell and the T cell. The T cells are the memory cells, and they also call the natural killer cells. So from there, from your blood work, it's already very clear if you have an infection, if you have even cancer in the body. So those are revealed by the white blood cell. Now the immune system has those antibodies which fight all the toxicity, all the poison that gets into your body at the level of the surface, through your skin, through your saliva, through your mouth. In a way or another, body can be poisoned by something or affected by all kinds of toxicity. So the immune system, as I said, it can be compromised, and when it's compromised, that's when you do have a lot of problem. And there are ways in which you realize that your immune system is compromised, because you feel all the time tired, you get sick all the time, you get the flu today, 3 weeks later you get the flu again. Now, another element of the immune system is the complement system, that is made up of protein that complement the work done by the antibodies, and the lymphatic system that manage the fluid in the body, reacts to bacteria, deals with cancer cell, deals with cell production, absorbs the fat in your diet. The lymph nodes are also part of the immune system, and the lymph nodes, called the lymph gland, they trap the microbes. The lymph vessel that carry the lymph, they also fight infection. So the spleen is another part of the immune system, because it filters that remove all the toxicity and destroy the damaged cell. So you see how complex the immune system is. And also the bone marrow, which is the spongy tissue inside your bones that produces the red cells. And again, if there's a problem with your red cell, with the white cell, we know exactly there is a problem with the immune system. Now, it's important for you to understand what can you actually do to improve your immune system. A lot of you are going to say, well, taking zinc, because the body doesn't produce zinc. So you have to take zinc in order to help the immune system. You have to take vitamin C to help the immune system, and sometimes you have to take quite a bit of large quantity of vitamin C, like 1,000 units a day, so you don't get infections every other day or flu every other day. Also, uh, another indication that your immune system has a problem is they have stomach issues all the time, diarrhea, pain in your stomach. Now remember, 70% of your immune system is actually in your gut. Your gut has its own nervous system. You have two brains. One brain is in your gut and one brain is your brain. So, but it's interesting how I should mention very clearly that a lot of issues with the immune system come from your gut. Also, if you see that your wounds are not healing properly, that's another sign of an immune system. Or if you're tired all the time. Now, I mentioned already that in order to improve your immune system, you should take zinc, vitamin C, but you should take glutathione. Glutathione is essential to improve the immune system. And by the way, vitamin C is a natural way of treating cancer with intravenous. Like if you take a lot of intravenous with vitamin C, you actually fight cancer. It's important to understand another thing, that what helps actually the immune system is vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is not a vitamin. It's not a vitamin. It's a hormone that regulates the immune system. Things that people seem not to know. People think, oh, vitamin D is just a vitamin that is good for the heart, is good for the bones, is good for the brain. But before anything, vitamin D acts as a suppress of the immune system, a modulator, regulator of the immune system. And what's very fascinating is that vitamin D is a natural, um, a cortisol. It's a natural steroid. So instead of taking prednisone, cortisone, you take vitamin D because that acts exactly like a steroid on the body. But you have to know how much vitamin D to take. Some people think, oh, I take 600 units of vitamin D a day. Well, guess what? You don't know how much you take unless you do something that is called the blood test of the parathyroid. Those glands, that you need to verify how they function. If they are very high, you don't have vitamin D enough in your blood, though it shows that is in normal age range. That's a false information. But if the test shows that they are low, then in the blood, then your vitamin D is where it should be. But if, for instance, you acknowledge that you don't have enough vitamin D, then you do have to supplement with a substantial vitamin D if you want to fight what? MS, if you want to fight asthma, if you want to fight, you know what I mean, rheumatoid arthritis, all these psoriasis, all these lupus, all these diseases, autoimmune diseases can be regulated with vitamin D. This is the newest discovery. This is something that people should know, and it's important for everybody to know. If you have any of this autoimmune problem, which a lot of people do, it's crazy how much autoimmune diseases are the problem in the world right now, and they spread like crazy. But if you consider taking vitamin D, then take a substantial amount. It's recommended to take 50,000 units a week. 50,000 units a week. Sometimes you can find it on Amazon. Otherwise, you need a prescription for them. But make sure you do that test first so they know your level. But I can promise you, if you supplement your body with vitamin D, you will fight naturally your autoimmune. And this is an information that the doctors are not going to tell you about. The doctors are not going to inform you that vitamin D is actually a hormone that acts like a natural steroid and will actually help the body in a natural way, in the most amazing way possible. So if you suffer from any of the autoimmune disorders, um, please do take that. And I'm going to go and take your course because I can talk for hours about the immune system, but I really wanted to provide you with everything that's essential for you to know in order to keep your health in check and be feeling good. And I know I have a lot of people tonight. I'm going to start with Christine from Florida. Hi, my lovely Christine. I'm going to go down to Victor. I'm going to go down to Julia. But hi, Christine, my love. How are you, my dear?
Oh, hello, Dr. Harra. So great to hear you tonight. I'm doing okay. Yeah, you're doing well, it seems. You've got a lot of energy. Thank you so much for sharing all that helpful
No,
information.
I wanted for a very long time, to share this very important piece of information because a lot of people suffer from different
Yeah.
autoimmune problem, either that they have psoriasis or they have just asthma, and they have no idea how to treat other than going to all kinds of steroid treatment. There's no other cure. There's no way of curing any of the autoimmune. But in actually, the best
Right.
cure is vitamin D. The best cure.
Yeah, great. I have a different question, but I do want to clarify. Is that vitamin D3, 50,000 IUs per week, or is it not D3? It's just D.
It is pretty much the D3. There's D3 and D2. They're pretty much the same thing at the end of the day. There's a slight difference.
Okay.
Exactly like there are 8 types of magnesium, 8 or 12 types of magnesium. And every type of magnesium does different things, but at the end of the day, magnesium works like helping your heart, releasing the vessels, and does a lot of good for the body. But there are 8 types of magnesium. Like there are different types of vitamin D, but primarily any type that is D2, D3. For instance, D2 and D3, you find it at Amazon without prescription.
Yeah.
Because and without vitamin D, of course you can get it from the sun. You stay in the sun. But let's say you don't have enough, even if you stay in the sun, then you go at Amazon and you can find it there, the 50,000 units. There are people that can take up to 20,000 a day, and they are completely healed and cured from any kind of asthma, any kind of rheumatoid arthritis, because what it resolves the inflammatory process, which a steroid does the same thing.
Yeah.
If you take prednisone is the most powerful steroid, that the most powerful because it's an anti-inflammatory. What it does, release the inflammation in your joints, whatever the inflammatory process happens in the body, prednisone will do the trick. But prednisone can get you diabetic overnight. Prednisone raises your blood pressure to the roof, has so many side effects, creates dependency. You don't want to be on prednisone, You want to be on something that acts like a prednisone, and that's vitamin D. Either one of them, D3, D2, whatever it is, it does the trick.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Super helpful, Dr. Harra. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit here. I'm following up to a call we had last year in June. And we spoke about basically where I'm at right now is I need a professional prosperity miracle. That's how I'm going to frame it up.
Right, yeah.
We spoke in June and you had targeted around the February timeline. I've had a few different things come in, but nothing's been a fit. And I just wanted to wrap around to you because now I'm trying to watch myself not to get into this desperation energy, but I was just curious what you may see right now in terms of, professional prosperity for me.
Well, so what stops you from having that prosperity? Is it happening for a while in the last number of years? Is it happening suddenly? Is it because you doubt yourself, you don't trust that the universe is work? What it is that exists here as a blockage?
I've been working on all those different levels. I think the challenge is that I'm trying to open up to possibly move into a different career pathway. I just turned.
I feel like that was solved. When you feel stuck I'm going in this direction, I don't think I'm progressing. And when I'm not progressing, I'm not generating the money that I need.
Right.
And it's all about finding ways to learn more, to accumulate more knowledge. And I'm going at Harvard at my age. Why am I doing this? Because I want to learn more stuff. And it's so
Right.
rewarding, and I expand my knowledge, and I come up with courses, and I do other things. So I translate my knowledge, for my desire for knowledge, into generating more activity. I just finished a new book
Yep.
on the medical field. So in other words, I'm applying my situation to you, and I'm saying,
Yep.
can you add something more to your knowledge? Can you actually open the door to a new career, when you will immediately get more excited, feel more sort of vindicated with everything, feel like there's excitement, and I can put a new energy into and generate way more income than
Right.
I did before.
Yeah.
Don't get
That's
stagnant. Your life, the key is no stagnation, no stagnation. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. That's what my approach has been. I've been taking and developing in, doing some courses and in the new direction and all of
Which
that.
direction do you want to go?
The healing arts. So I'm also an intuitive
That's
medium.
beautiful.
I also do Reiki master, and I do
Oh, that's
learning trance
beautiful.
healing. So
And for instance, I am doing a course, not that I want to sell your course, my course to you. I do a course on alternative medicine, which gives you
yeah,
a
yeah, I
degree.
joined that show. Yeah, I
Right.
joined that show. That sounds very interesting.
So that is an interesting. So you come to the course, you take the course. The course comes with the 600 pages of everything in writing. You get 20 hours of videos in which you see every organ. You learn anatomy. You learn it, but you get a fabulous diploma. I don't know if you can see me, but I can show you the diploma, because now I'm on live TV, and
Oh,
this is
I'm on the phone.
okay. You're on the phone, so if you ever
No
want to see
problem,
it,
though.
I'll send it to you, so you get a diploma from a college in Miami that gives you a diploma
Yeah,
in
USA.
medicine and in alternative holistic medicine. And that complements what you try to do. It allows you to open doors to a new business where you have more certification. Life, you don't have,
Yeah.
certified, you can build a business correctly. So I recommend something like that. Either that you come to this course or go to different courses that expand, go beyond Reiki, go into more knowledge, more
Yep.
credibility
Yep.
that adds up to the Reiki, because it's all in the field of energy. So Reiki is fabulous. Can you add more to the Reiki? You expand, you can generate even more come, you can bring more people to you. And I'm doing a lot of lives on different topic, and I can invite you to join me on a live. I have 200,000 people on Facebook, for instance. I can take you as my guest, and we speak about you, and I can make you the
Oh, God.
primary, have people come to you. You know what I mean? I can help you build a business. That's the way to do it. I gladly do that.
Oh, thank you so much, Carmen. That's great. I think the
Absolutely.
challenge would be. So I had a whole other different career. I've been an international educator in the visual arts, teaching children
That's
and young
beautiful.
people in the world. And I think it's just so difficult to make a transition now.
Right.
All the plans I had, to
Right.
have my base income, health insurance, and all of that,
Right.
and then start
Right.
to build the practice. And that's where I'm stuck. Is the work with students is great, but it's very exhausting.
Exhausting, and it's not rewarding enough financially.
Yeah,
And I always question why teachers are not paid correctly, why educators
right.
are not paid correctly. They put so much effort, they deserve so much
Yep,
more than what they have. In the world
absolutely.
today, that is so problematic economically and everything, then you got to a plateau, to a phase in which you say, like this, I am stagnant. I'm not, I can do more for myself. And I feel like
Right.
your approach is extremely good, but my mind tells me to advise you to find more other, sources of empowering yourself. And you have to have a website, you have to be on social. That's the way it's done today. Today everything is online.
Yeah,
I mean, I
right.
can show you my courses at Harvard. Everything is online. I'm a Harvard
Yeah,
student, and I'm doing it online. I went to Cornell. I did my studies online. A lot of online is possible nowadays because you don't actually have to be in the classroom. So I really believe that you should use this online opportunity to promote yourself, but you need people to support you, to encourage you, to promote you at the beginning. And you need the platform. Platforms, all of this, the social, even TikTok, believe it or not. You know, I started joking on TikTok and I wake up with 500,000 people, following me. And that can happen like that on this social media. And this is the way you generate, people interested in what you do, and even patient clients. It's an extraordinary way to promote yourself.
Well, I'm also a fellow Harvard alum. I did my master's in education there many years ago. So
Harvard,
hats off to you for taking that on. Yeah.
Good for you. I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I am in a certification mentorship for my intuitive mediumship work, and I just finished a healing course with a guy in Scotland. But I haven't, I think I'm just trying to figure out if I can actually go this way and make it,
You go this way. You just need a little bit of push, a little bit of extra help. That's why I would love to have you as my guest on one of the, live that I'm doing, in which you come with me and I promote you and I show what you do, and if you have a website, then immediately you're going to see how people are following you and reaching out to you.
No, not yet.
That's the kind of a door that you need to open to yourself.
Yeah, I haven't done any of that yet. I've just been kind of still trying to decide. I keep thinking I might have a go out the back door for one more international education experience, but I think I feel more called in the other direction. Do you see that? What do you see?
I totally agree with the call on the other direction. I really believe that that's the way to go.
Okay.
That's the way to go. You're on the right track. You just need a little bit of help and you will be there in a minute. Do you have a website?
No.
You have to have a website because if you think of yourself like, okay, I practice Reiki, is that what you're planning to do?
No, I want to do the intuitive mediumship work.
I love intuitive mediumship work. It's so fascinating. It is phenomenal. You should do it. And you should do it, I said, on all these platforms. But in order for you to bring people to you need a website. My advice, if you're on my advice as
that's what
your friend.
Yeah, that's what I was down the road.
Okay. And if you need somebody to do your website, I can refer you to someone that will do it for almost nothing. Because people usually, when they do website, they charge a lot of money, and you should not spend that money. There are young people that do your website for $300. You know what I mean? Not $10,000.
Yeah.
If you that kind of a help, I know somebody who will do your website. But you need that because you need to put, okay, I am working as an intuitive, but I need somebody to book a session with me. I need to talk about myself. I want to put I eventually writing a book on something. You want to become an authority. And in order to become an authority, you need to build that.
Yep. Okay,
my love.
All right, I'm just taking some notes here. So how do I reach you to find out about
very easy. You write me an email at Carmen Harra at AOL, CARMEN Carmen Harra. My name at AOL. Carmen Harra at AOL. Write me an email and I respond right away and we'll take it from there. And I'll help you with anything you want.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Harra. I really appreciate it. I've been following you for years. And
my greatest pleasure. My greatest pleasure.
Yeah, just so inspired by the level of energy and authenticity you bring to your work. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, my love. I love you, my beautiful. So I'm looking forward to your email.
Okay, God bless.
You too, my love. So I think I'm going to take a short break. And then I'm going to go to Julia and then to Victor in New York. Victor, please hold on the line. I'm very excited to talk to you. So let's take a short break if Christopher is ready for a break. And I'll be back with you in 1 second. So hold on the line. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. So excited to be with you. I want to remind you that my new book, +1, just came out recently. It's available at Amazon. It was #1 at Amazon like 2 weeks ago. I also was on NBC with a show on Today Show. This Sunday is going to be 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I had such fabulous time doing a show on the Today Show with talking about my book. And +1 is called. If you want to get my book, let me know. I'll be excited to find out what you think about this idea. And also, I'm working on releasing a new book, which is going to be like an encyclopedia for holistic medicine. It's a theme that continues to fascinate the world. How can we actually treat the body naturally? It's exactly what I was telling you about the vitamin D that does the same thing like prednisone. It is that kind of effect on the immune system that an anti-inflammatory like prednisone does. So it becomes a natural steroid. So is there a way to heal the body naturally? Absolutely. The body heal itself all the time. Allow the body to heal before taking any kind of medication that you become dependent on, and they will have a lot of serious side effects. So think about that. Think about helping yourself. That's why I'm doing these shows on different topics in the medical field, because I'm a firm believer that we need this kind of information. I'm going to go to Julia and then to Victor. Hi, Julia, my love. Are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Carmen. How are you on your end?
Beautiful. How do you enjoy my topic?
Yeah, I do enjoy, and I'm wondering the new book that you are writing now. This is your 13th book, am I correct?
This is my 11th book. My 11.
11. Okay, yeah,
Right.
got you. Yeah, you have a lot of energy to do all you.
I love it. That keeps me going. You know, if you passionate about what you do, if you believe in what you do, if you put your genuinely your heart and soul, if you do it in an authentic way because you believe that you do something good, then I think the universe works with you. And I think this is the way you feel rewarded, you feel excited, you believe in what you are doing for others. It's all about that. So I'm trying all the time to come up with something new, with something that people need. And I think that everybody should do the same thing. When they embrace a career, you think in which way what you do serves the life of other people.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. I agree.
How are you, my love?
So Carmen, like the previous caller, I don't like when the question I have is not related to the topic. So
that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is a show when you can ask things that are necessarily related to the topic of the show.
Yeah. So I would like to ask you something about vitamin love, because Carmen, and I feel like a bit stupid because I'm calling you to ask you this question. I thought to pay a visit to someone in Istanbul this weekend, and again I have this war inside of me, this fight between the mind and the heart.
Right.
I know we have still this unresolved karma. Question is, if I go there, will this visit help us to solve what we have to solve?
Any visit is significant because it brings things to a better understanding. It makes the two of you connect to each other. Very helpful. Extremely is essential for the well-being of a relationship. So I encourage you to do it. I encourage you to go visit, but do it. Have a plan in mind. You know, when you go there, what it is that you need to clarify with this person. By sitting home, you become frustrated of not seeing that, of not progressing. A relationship is all about evolving, transforming, getting better. So if you feel like this is non-moving, that a visit is absolutely necessary.
Yeah, but in fact, that's why I feel stupid, because we don't even have a relationship. We didn't spoke for months.
Okay.
When he invites me there,
if you go there, will he see you? Will he see you?
Yes.
Okay. Does he know you coming?
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
Is he excited that you coming? Is there any enthusiasm, any excitement?
That's hard to describe because he's hiding all this, but he invited me there, so
Okay, as long as he
yeah.
invited, there's an interest. As long as he invited you, it means he
Mm-hmm.
still thinks of you. He still wants to see you. He still wants to see whether this is going somewhere. So I think it's a great idea to go see him. I really like that idea.
Okay, thank you. You are the only person in the world who really understands me and encourages me to do things when nobody really believes in them.
No,
Not
no,
even you.
because I operate from a belief that everything is possible, that we
Yeah.
can turn everything into a flourishing experience. We can make everything beautiful. We can change always the will around, and we should never live in doubt. We should never live in satisfaction. We should never live in questioning ourselves or questioning people in our life. We should go straight forward to
Mhm.
the problem and try to get a clear answer. And you need that answer. So visiting is the proper action right now in your life.
Oh,
And go with the belief that you can make this work. Go with a smile on your face and with the confidence. Don't be doubtful, because if you're doubtful, you put
mhm.
doubt, and doubt is a negative energy that will stop this from moving forward. So go there and tell yourself this is going to work. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to do my best to make it fabulous.
All right, Carmen. It really means a lot to me that you speak to me tonight. Yeah.
I absolutely believe that there's a reason in going. There's a reason he invited you. This is for your own good. Don't be hesitant. Just without even questioning, just go ahead and do it.
Okay. Thank you, Carmen, so much. And I leave the space to watercolor to speak to you as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love you, my Julia. I'm going to go to
I love you.
Victor.
Bye-bye.
I love you. Hi, Victor. I haven't heard from you in a lifetime. How are you, my love?
Hi, dear. Hi, dear Carmen. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so
I'm
good
good,
to hear
but
your voice.
really. Yeah. Well,
How's everything with
yeah.
you, Victor?
It's in a general okay, but
Right.
we have a big problem in my condo, and it's very prosaic, a question I have.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's like it's a condo. It's only 6 floors, but they hesitate. They're just procrastination with the air repair, with the roof repair in the building. And if you can see, just the whole year, and it makes everybody sick. And we cannot, do something that they can do that quicker because it's only one person on the board, and it's money not enough, and then the person is busy, and it's moving very slowly. If you can see, please, when it might take place, if they will repair it, if you can see that.
I think it's going to
Well,
take
I
a
have
bit of time. I'm sorry to say that. I don't know why.
to.
My feeling is that they keep on delaying it. Do you see that?
Yes, yes.
I see them delaying it. I do see them repairing anytime in the next 3 months, something like that. I feel like they will be forced to repair it. I also feel like a call to the city will be helpful. You know, when you call the city to come in an inspection or take charge of something. I don't like what's going on there. It's very fishy. To me, it's very fishy. Do you feel the
Yes,
same way?
yes. Absolutely. But you know what we're afraid of? If you complain to the Department of Buildings, then
Mm-hmm.
they might charge us, a lot of money, and we have to pay it. We, from our pockets, not
Oh,
even
so in
that
other words,
board.
if you
It's
go to
only one.
that department to make a complaint that something is not happened, you need to pay for that.
No, I mean, they might fine the building, because there are lots of things happening, and it's right now really critical condition. It's like
If that's
the
the
roof
case,
is
then
leaking.
don't go that road. I don't know why I felt like in order to expedite everything, you might need an intervention, because everything there is, like you said, is deteriorating. It is really
Yeah.
in a bad shape, really bad. I agree with
Yeah.
you. I cannot agree with you more. But I
Yeah.
feel I don't like their delays. I don't like what they pretend. I don't like the way they operate. I don't like any of this, you know.
Yes. Yes.
So
And
my
we have
suggestion
to,
would be make sure you either intervene personally and join forces with other people and try to see what's happening underneath, you know, in the backstage of this, because over there something doesn't feel right.
yes, there was a water in the elevator for 4 weeks. It didn't work, and now he purchased that hydraulic pump or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
also pump out the water. So, but again, it's like neglect, and at the same time, I don't
Right.
understand what's behind, because it's really complicated everything. I don't want to talk much about that.
Right.
So, and if that
Yeah,
condition,
but is your
like
Peter, is your living condition. You cannot live like this. This is
yes,
outrageous what's happening over there. It's
yes,
unacceptable. And I don't care how
yes,
many people are, even if it's one person that suffers. But I assume that there are a lot of people suffering in this condition.
absolutely, but not so much as we are. We are only two families here on top of the 6th floor.
Oh, so you are the ones more affected. But still, it's two
Of
families
course,
and families,
yes.
I
Me and
assume
my
that
neighbor, yeah.
kids affected. That's not acceptable. That's completely wrong.
So yeah, that's
They
what I.
don't do they don't do their job. That's what's sad. They seem like they don't care. They keep on delaying and lying and prolonging. This is the way I see it. Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That's right. You're
I feel
absolutely
like that. I feel like you need sometimes when cases like this happen, you need an intervention. You need an outsider. You need somebody to, because if you go and knock at the door, it's like they expect you to knock at the door and they're gonna tell you, oh wait, whatever. They will come with all kinds of excuses. And like this, they can prolong it. What I feel it might be delayed and delayed, It might
yes,
be delayed another 2-3 months. And that makes it crazy because why wait that time?
yes, exactly. It makes me already. So it's
Right.
almost a year. Yeah, it's unacceptable. I know. But
Unacceptable.
Emily,
Yeah.
and that yeah, and that connection. Do you see any? Can I sell that apartment so in the future, or can I?
Yeah, you absolutely can and you should. You should not live in that energy because even if there are some repairs, something energetically is wrong over there, It's a poisonous energy. The energy is so dark. And when
Yeah,
something like this happens, then it's way better to walk away and find a different. And you can easily find a 10 times better place.
I
But
know.
don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck in that place. Tell yourself,
I
I'm gonna
know.
start looking around, and you're gonna find something else
But to
that
move
will
out,
feel
I need
so
to sell
different.
this.
Sorry.
Yeah, to move
What
out, go to look for something. I need to sell this.
you
Otherwise,
will sell it. You will sell it. You will sell it. You will sell it, and you will sell it well because I think the location is good. I think people can be
mhm.
interested. It's the
Yes,
environment,
less
the
location.
energy that is so uh, uh, unpleasant, and sick. It's a
Yeah,
sick energy, and you should better walk away from this. But definitely put it for sale. Definitely put it for sale.
and you cannot foresee like when it might happen. Like and if I
I
move.
see you walking away from that place anywhere around October, November. I think if you move fast, if you decide to put it for sale, I'll put it for sale in 1 or 2 months and I'll sell. You will sell immediately. The moment you know it sells, you can start looking for something else. You can already look for something else. So it gives you an idea what
Uh-huh.
you can get for that price. And you
Yes,
will be
yes.
so happy. Please call me back and let me know how different your life is after you move from there. You got stuck into a vibration that is very, very sick.
Yes. And yeah, unfortunately, like before I do something and move out, I have to sell it. So otherwise, I cannot
But
move.
as I said, put it for sale because you will sell it.
Hmm.
Do you need somebody to help you sell it? I have a good friend that can sell your place. That is one of my best friends who's in real estate right in your area.
Really?
Yeah, I can help. He's one of my best friends, and I'll text if you send me a text, Victor. You have my number?
Yes, sure, yes.
Okay, send me a text and I'll send you his number and call him on my behalf and tell him you want to sell your place, and he will do it for you right away.
Thank you. But again, we need to do the roof and to repair inside.
I hear you.
All those leaks.
I hear you. Yeah, and that's going to be done. But in other words, my advice is prepare yourself for this. Make the preparation, for this.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. A move is not an easy thing to do. So to do this move correctly, you need to have an idea how much this place is, when can you repair all this, where can you move, how much money. Ask my friend to give you a clear understanding how much you can get on this place. If the roof is repaired, how much you can get if you sell it right away, where can you move, what he can find you in the event that this place sells for a specific amount of money. So do your diligent work to prepare yourself for the move, because it doesn't cost you anything to ask the help of the person I'm going to give it to you. So that person will help you make all this how should I say, preparation, and then I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it. Then it's your decision. By helping somebody, having somebody to help you have a clear understanding how much this is going to be my place. When can I move? Where can I move? How much will cost me to move somewhere else? What is available? What is not? This requires a lot of investigation.
Yeah, that's it for sure. But with this apartment, so you say it might be like in 3 months, it can be solved, the situation?
Yeah, it can be solved very quickly. For some reason, I think it's well located. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I mean to repair the roof, not to sell.
The repair the roof can be done in 2 months and something. Will be done.
Okay, that's what the guy said, who is like doing duties of this management or whatever, because only one guy left.
He told you the same thing like I did, no?
Yeah, he is always, stay positive. That's what he responds. Can't believe it. How we can be positive? You're going crazy. Every heavy rain makes you crazy,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Incredible.
Okay, Carmen, that I'm just was calling in that situation, about the situation, but yeah, it's really.
But Victor, please send me a text. I'll send you that information. It's not costing you anything to call my friend to ask him for advice. It's not costing you a dime. Use this connection that I have, that you can benefit from it. It's somebody who does this type of work, and he happens to be a close friend of mine. So I thought of this when you said that, because I'm here. If I can help somebody, that will make me happy, and I think I can be helpful with something. Victor, you're a wonderful person. I know you for many, many years. You like my friend. I want to see you succeeding. Overcoming this.
I'm always in my mind, and I'm very proud of you. It's extra story to talk about.
No, I see you moving. My vision is you'll move. You'll close the door of this chapter. You'll move for better. Not in a place with so much aggravation. You need to be somewhere where you feel free. You feel no more struggling, no more burden, no more frustration. It's done. It's over. It's over. You have a new beginning. You deserve a new beginning.
Thank you. God bless. I hope so. Thank you very much,
Victor. So I'm looking forward to your text.
Yes, definitely. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Love. I love you, my Victor.
All the best.
To you too, my love. So I'm coming at the end of the show. This was a show about how to improve your immune system, how to find out what's happening, with your great defender, which is the immune system, and also answering your different type of questions. I'll be with you next week on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at Carmen Harra. I also have a pleasure to answer your questions. Sometimes my assistant I have 2 different assistants. One is Emmanuel, one is Sarah. They always respond to all your requests. I'm doing those courses in holistic medicine. I did a course in numerology. If you want those courses, let me know. I'm doing a course in psychology. I'm always enthusiastic to learn more things, to teach you more stuff, and to be on the radio with you, because it's all about helping each other. I'm Carmen Harra, and it has been such a pleasure to be today with all of you, and especially with Christopher, who's my amazing producer, and all the people at OMTime Radio. They are fabulous, and I'm grateful for having me here, and I love you guys. So let's be in touch, and I'll be with you next week. Thank you for listening.